Hello folks, Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing. If you made it through my rinseless wash, unspoken truth video, 2 thumbs up, thanks for watching it. Just some viewpoints of mine. Doesn't mean, I don't know, take it for what it's worth. It's how I do it. I want to do something today. First of all, I want to thank Trap Cracker and also Kyle D. I got a chance to talk to Kyle D this morning on the phone. He reached out to me and thanked me, or really he should be thanking Super Clean for sending him some hats and shirts and some of the product in a coupon. But I just wanted to say to everybody that video that I put up last night, the comments down below were absolutely beautiful. I'm sure Jill from Super Clean is going to be extremely appreciative of all your comments. You guys are great. Love all of you. Thank you so much. One of the things I wanted to do when I was making that video, you guys saw the Super Clean, the aerosol can, their new easy spray aerosol can, Super Clean, full strength in an aerosol. I want to make a quick video about cleaning a tire with this stuff. Does it make sense for me in my world as a professional? Does it make my life a little bit easier? I don't have to use a 32-ounce spray bottle with a nozzle and spray it all over the place. Will this cleaner kind of cling on the tire easier than the fluid wanting to run off the tire and I'm chasing it with the brush? Is it going to spray just right for me? All those good stuff. Is it going to cut through the grease and grime? This tire here got some white lettering on it. The tire probably hasn't been cleaned in months. And we're just going to see how it works. And I'm just going to tell you about my experience with it. Again, it's Super Clean, the Tough Task Cleaner and Degreaser, full strength in their aerosol can. So here we go, live at Madison Square Garden, wherever, right? Let's see how this works. So I'm going to shake this can up. I'm looking at the spray nozzle. The spray nozzle looks pretty good. I don't know how it's going to atomize or how it's going to spray, but we'll figure it out. Let me spray it and I'll tell you my experience as I'm doing it. Okay, first thing as we can all tell, it's a foamer. What do I think of foaming action? Well, I'm not against it. I'm okay with that. It is clinging onto the tire, so I don't have any issues with it. I'm going to take my Tough and Shine brush. I did not pre-treat the wheel with any type of water or anything like that. I'm going to go in and slightly agitate and see what happens. Now, what I noticed right off the bat is there's a lot of grease and grime. That foam is starting to turn white. It is hanging onto the tire. It isn't dripping down onto the ground. I'm not chasing the fluid. I don't feel like I have to apply more product from the spray bottle, releasing that fluid off the tire and running onto the street. I don't have any issues working around it. It doesn't smell all that strong. I'm not having any issues with hacking or anything like that. I want to go over these white letters pretty good. Again, I guess this is full strength Super Clean in a spray can. I kind of like the fact that I don't have a lot of overspray all over the ground. The ground's not wet with the chemical. If I was using Super Clean alone in a fluid or Meguiar's Super Degreaser, it seems like it's responding just like if I was using it in a liquid form. It's cutting through the grease and grime. The fluid is still there. I've got plenty of product to work with, which is pretty nice because it's there. I don't feel like I have to apply more product even though I've agitated. So let me continue cleaning this, and then I'll rinse it off, and we'll see how the tire looks. I think I've agitated enough. Let me just rinse it off and let's take a look. Now, one thing that's kind of impressive, it does rinse freely. I don't have any issues with it hanging on the tire. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I have to giggle. It's cleaned this tire pretty well, but I'm going to go in and spray it again, see if I can pull anything up like I always do with any type of cleaner. The white lettering has come back. It's nice and brilliant, nice and white. It's an old tire, so the white's kind of faded a little bit. It rinses freely. I love the fact that it foams up. I know where it is on the tire. It doesn't want to release from the tire. I'm not chasing it and trying to pull it back up onto the tire. I will say one thing. I'd love it if Super Clean had a different nozzle. I like the way it atomizes for the foam, right? That's fine. That's cool with me. I wish this nozzle had, like, I can make it atomize like a spray, or I could turn the nozzle where it gives me like a streamlined shot of the product. That would be great, like in an engine bay, shooting behind the engine on the firewall. Again, it's a foam, it sprays kind of in a spray pattern. That's my only issue. I'm just thinking off the top of my head as I use this. I also don't know how much this stuff costs. I have to find out from Jill, what is the retail value of this product, what's it going to go for in the open market, where is it going to be sold. But right now, this tire, as far as I'm concerned, if I run my finger across it and I show you my finger, it's absolutely clean. There's no dirt, there's no grease or grime. It got it in that one shot from agitating it, but I'm going to do it one more time just to see if I can pull anything up. And I can see that black tire has come back really nice. If you guys have ever cleaned synthetic rubber tires, you can almost see it on the surface. You know you've got it, it's clean. But I'll spray it again. We'll kind of get an idea of how it looks when we spray it. Okay, so it's a foam. I got a nice layer of foam on there. That's kind of cool to me to some extent, because now I don't have to worry about the product running away from me. I can kind of take my time if I'm making a video and acting like a fool, right? I'm gonna rinse my brush off real quick. Bear with me, guys. So there it is. It's still on the sidewall. It hasn't run off on me. Maybe I got to answer the phone. I'm mobile. Maybe a customer calls me. I don't want, if I sprayed this wheel with a cleaner, it would run off. So it's giving me some time to work with it, which is great. I like that. That's a nice plus. Let me go ahead and scrub it. All I'm seeing is the foam is staying absolutely white. I'm not pulling up any more grease and grime. I got it the first time, but I could tell that. You can even see in my brush, it's still white, it's still foamy, the bristles aren't getting black. I'm a fan, I like it. Well, I'm a fan of Super Degreaser anyway, because the stuff just cuts through heavy grease and grime just as well as any other professional product I've used, like Meguiar's Super Degreaser and stuff. And I like the fact that this foam kind of hangs around on the tire on me. I'm not having to chase it. It rinses freely. So I like it. The tire is absolutely clean. It's squeaky clean. You can hear it from there. Not pulling up any grease and grime. I love it. My only issue is I don't know how much it costs. Is it going to be cost effective for me as a professional detailer? I've only had to spray that tire twice. Didn't have to, but I did it twice. There's plenty of product. I use very little product out of this can. It's 17 fluid ounces. My only issue, and I would say this to Super Clean, boy, it would be great if that nozzle had like two settings, a spray setting and then like turn it over. I think there's a company that has a nozzle like that, but that may change the price of manufacturing. I don't know if putting a fancy nozzle on that just to make me happy would be worth it for a company like that. But to be able to use it in tight areas and shoot like inside the wheel wells here if I wanted to, or if I wanted to use it in an engine bay on the back firewall or something like that, that would be an added bonus if the tip had that ability. But Super Clean in an aerosol can, I give it 2 thumbs up. I like it. It's cutting power. I knew the cutting power would be the same. Well, actually I didn't know, but it was cool to see that the process was the same. I don't feel like I'm using a lot of product. When I use a 32-ounce spray bottle and I'm squeezing that trigger, I'm using quite a bit. This kind of lets me know where I'm at, where I've applied it. It kind of hangs out there. I'm not over applying it if I'm using a spray bottle because it seems to want to run off the tire, so I keep telling my brain, put more on there, Scott, put more on there. I love it. It's cleaned the tire well. The white lettering's come right back. I give it 2 thumbs up. The only downside for me, wish the nozzle would be able to shoot a streamline of this stuff would be great, and I don't know how much it costs. If the stuff was like $10, $15 a can, it probably wouldn't work in my world. I doubt that's going to be the case with Super Clean. They're very competitive with their prices. they might actually blow me away. But I think this is a product that I'm going to have in my arsenal to do tires with, engine bay cleaning. Again, I just wish that nozzle, if they could, they're not going to think it through for me, but there's a little engineering from Scott's little stupid brain. But if they had a nozzle that could stream it and spray it, boy, this would be a pretty cool can. But I love it. I just wanted to show you guys it in action. Hopefully that kind of makes sense for you. I don't know if anybody's done a review on this. I don't think so, because it's a brand new can, but I just wanted to be grateful to Jill, give her my opinion, let you guys walk through the process with me. So there you go. I appreciate it, guys. Love one another. Hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Until then, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.